I'm 17 years old. I live in a house that we used to sell crack out of. We let prostitutes in. I was 15 when I moved in with my mother. I was living with my father before then. I didn't like living with him because he would hit me in my face, pull my hair. My mama and me was talking. She was like, Tasha, do you mind if you sell drugs to get rent? She didn't want to sell it because she was afraid she might smoke it up. We would have at least 10 drug dealers, 20 prostitutes in the house a day. When I was 15, I was pregnant. I ended up with 3 STDs. I had sex with 6 guys. It was 2 at a time and they would rotate. My sister is saying that I'm prostituting, my mama prostituting, and it's not true.
And you called the show, and why are you here today?
I'm here today to get help for my 17-year-old sister and my nephew so they can get out of that situation. So my nephew's just not going to be a gangbanger when he's growing up.
How old is your nephew?
He's 14 months.
He's 14 months old. And you said your sister's been in this situation how long
For
now?
2 years.
For 2 years. Just to recap some of the things that you say your sister, she got pregnant when she was 15 years old.
Yeah, and she got 3 STDs.
She's 3 STDs. Sex with 6 guys at a time.
Yeah.
Your mom has prostituted her.
My actually came up to my dad and told him that he gave my mom a 20 rock just to sleep with my sister.
And what did your dad say?
He flipped out.
Okay, so he wasn't happy about that situation.
No, he wasn't happy.
Okay. Well, your mom's actually here, and you'd like to say something to her, wouldn't you? All right, your mother is Angela. Let's bring her out.
Why are you lying to everybody about that?
I'm lying?
Yes, you are.
You've called me personally and told me that you've had people sleeping with my sister for
No,
crack.
I never ever said that, Dominic.
That's a lie.
No, you're lying about all this.
No.
Even your dad's been lying about this stuff.
No, you're the one who kidnapped my sister, and you're making her look like a prostitute.
No, she is not prostituting.
That's
when she wants to have sex, she has sex. That's
a lie.
That's
She's
her.
called me and told me herself that she was having sex for money.
No,
pay
she is
your
not.
rent.
No, she is not.
That's
she
a lie.
sells drugs. We had a talk about selling crack cocaine, Dominique.
No, my nephew's in the house. Either way.
Your nephew is not even involved in this stuff.
It doesn't matter. He's in the house. You're cutting up crack in the kitchen while my nephew's
Your nephew
in the
ain't
living
even
room.
involved in this. There is a big wall and there's a couch in between it, Dominique.
Matter. It doesn't matter. He's in the same house.
Did you just hear what you said?
What?
Oh, she's not prostituting. She's
She is
selling
not.
drugs. She's selling drugs.
No, we both talked about selling it. I smoke crack cocaine. Yes, I have.
You still do.
No, I don't.
That's a lie.
Did you ever prostitute your daughter?
No, sir.
Did you ever let her prostitute?
No.
Did you ever know of her prostituting?
No.
What is her purpose of coming on here and saying this other than to get her sister help?
I don't know.
Are you cutting up drugs?
No, sir.
No, she's got people doing it for
I
her.
have drug people. Yes, I had people come in my house and sell drugs. And I had prostitutes come in my house and smoke. But they helped us pay our rent because my husband was in jail.
So as long as they were helping you pay your rent, prostitutes could come in your house and sell drugs?
They were not involved with my daughter and my grandson.
Was your daughter living with you?
Yes, sir.
Well, guess what? Then they're involved. Did you have your daughter sell drugs to support you?
We both talked about it, yes.
I didn't ask, just answer the question.
Yes.
So you had your daughter go out and sell drugs?
No, she did it in my house.
So nothing bad can happen during a drug deal, right? No shoot-ups, people trying to rob drug dealers?
Yeah,
nothing ever happens?
Yes.
So you would put your daughter in that position?
No.
You did?
But I did.
You did? Why?
So we could pay our rent and...
So you could pay your rent?
Yes.
And there's no other way that you could do that. Pay your rent
There's
or find
no
a way
jobs
to eat.
out there.
Oh, there's no jobs. So you're going to sell drugs. You're the only person without, that doesn't have a job. Now you're going to sell drugs. Why didn't you sell the drugs?
Because I would smoke it. Because I was smoking crack.
So you were being responsible. You better... You better go sell the drugs before I snort them. feel bad at all?
Yes, I do.
And anything you'd like to say about that?
I'm sorry about the whole situation. I am. I never wanted my daughter to do it.
Would you consider yourself a good mother?
I am a good mother, but certain things, no, I'm not.
Do you want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show? Contact the show now at 1-888-STEVE-07. Your ex-husband's here, Michael?
Yes.
Let's bring him out. Let's hear what he has to say.
You stole
I didn't start it. You brought
my daughter.
You brought her.
Give me my daughter back.
Go ahead, Mike.
Go ahead and hit me. No. You ain't nothing but garbage.
No, you're garbage too.
She's your That is my daughter. You took it from me. Shut up, crackhead. No, you shut up. You need to think of her and quit thinking of you and that crack problem you got. Give her back to me.
Did you?
You gave me.
Shut up.
My daughter was a very hard child because she's got a mother like that. I adopted her when she was 6 years old. I love my daughter. That's my world. I'm not out here saying that I'm perfect because I'm not.
You made mistakes.
I made lots of mistakes when it came to being a father. I didn't know how to raise a girl. I had no help raising her. I divorced her 10 years ago, you know, and I took sole custody, Steve, of my daughter, and she stole her from me when I went to jail. She lied to the state of Tennessee. I had sole custody of her.
I'm asking you. You're saying you're admitting. You made mistakes. You didn't know. You're trying to do something now with your daughter's life.
She won't let me be. She won't let me be in her life. I call. She's got her calling me Michael.
You're a liar,
you know
Michael.
What I mean? A liar. Shut up.
No, you call her. You sorry ass.
I call her all the time, and she hangs up me talking to my daughter, and that's how she talks to me on the phone.
Call
she
her.
screams
You're a
and
liar.
hollers.
That's why
That's
you
all
kept
you
her
do in
away
the
from us for
background.
7 years. You're not getting my daughter.
That's because
Or
you
my grandson.
brainwashed her. That's because you brainwashed her. Good job, Mom.
No, I did not stole my daughter.
You stole my daughter, Angela.
In 2008, you dropped her off. You dropped her off for vacation.
I bought the court
and
papers.
you went to jail, and I got the.
You lied to him. I got him.
I'm going to ask everybody to leave the stage, and I want to talk to this 17-year-old Tasha.
Okay.
How you doing, Tasha?
Good.
17 years old?
Yes, sir.
What's going on with your life?
I had sold drugs to keep my son for food, diapers, and rent. And
Also your mother?
yeah, and support like the whole family that we had up there. That's basically like I just supported us. I never did anything out of I just sold drugs. That's all I did.
You never used the drugs?
I never smoked or nothing. I just sold.
How did you feel knowing you made a decision that you got pregnant, you were going to have a little boy, and you were doing drug deals in the same place that you were raising your little boy?
I felt bad doing it in front of my son and stuff, but I did it.
Did you ever think it was dangerous?
Yeah, I felt like the cops were going to catch us one day, but I prayed to God every day that they didn't.
Forget about the cops.
I know.
That would be the least of your concern. How about guys that come in, they rob you, they steal from you, they beat you to death, they shoot you?
They do that, but they ain't never done it to us. Like
You're very fortunate it didn't happen to you. I don't even know if you can say, hey, you're a teenager, you're making a bad decision. Even something, the mother in you must say, I got to protect my child.
Yeah.
Your sister says that you prostituted yourself?
I ain't never prostituted. I did have sex for money one time, but I don't consider that as like prostituting because like I planned on having sex with him, and he just threw me $35. But it wasn't really supposed to be like that. He just gave it to me to feed my son and buy diapers for him.
And how does that make you feel?
I didn't like it. It felt weird. Like I felt stupid grabbing the money, I felt stupid for him giving me money.
You felt like it was prostitution, right?
Mm-hmm.
your father says, hey, I made mistakes. He didn't know how to raise you right, but he's paid whatever penalties he had to. He served time in jail. But he's saying now he wants to come in your life. He wants to take you out of this situation. He wants to help you.
I wouldn't go back to him, even if I had to. I'd fight it.
And why would that be?
I just didn't like how he raised me. Even though he says he changed, it's gonna happen again. Once it happened, it happens again always.
Would you go back to your mother?
Actually, yeah.
She's the one selling dope with your little boy in the house.
I know.
Let's bring your sister back up.
I want you to come home with me and Dad
No,
because LaShawn deserves better.
I ain't never passed to. Mama never passed
I'm
to me.
just going by what you've
No,
told
I ain't never
me
told
over
you
the
that,
phone.
Dominic.
Yes, you
No,
did.
no,
you
I
called
didn't.
me when I was
ain't
at my
never told you
grandmother's
that.
house and
No,
told
I
me you
didn't.
prostituted
No, I didn't.
yourself.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
no,
did.
I didn't.
Your dad's a better person
Okay,
now,
that's what
and
y'all
you're
said.
not
I
even
ain't
going to give
going
him
back.
a chance.
Okay.
You would rather have your son
Yep.
living in a crack house
It's not no crack
than
house.
come down
No
and
more.
live in a better environment.
No more.
Do
It's
you
not
love your
no more.
son?
Yes, I love my son with all my heart. Everything.
You do? Then give him a better life. Give him something
How
that we
am I gonna
didn't
have a better
have
life?
growing
How
up,
am I gonna get a better
Tasha.
life with y'all? How am I gonna get a better life with y'all?
You want to stay with your mom? Mm-hmm. Okay. You came here, you wanted to make your plea, and I gave you that chance. I'd like to talk to Tasha alone, and I wish you the best of luck. Some people are users, and they'll never change.
Right.
They could be your mother, your brother, your father, your sister, it doesn't matter. They're users. They'll use anybody around them. They'll take whatever they can get, as long as they get what they need, whether it be drugs, money, sex, anything that they impulsively need, what they want. And your mother's that way. So I'm asking you, you're 17 years old. You have a little boy. Can I do something for you? Can I help you? And I don't want anything from you. I don't want you to sell drugs for me. I don't want to sleep with you. I want to help you. So is there anything? I don't want anything from you except to help you and help your little boy. Can I help you?
I want help, but I don't want to go back with my sister and my dad.
Will you stay away from your mother until she cleans up her act?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. You're 17 years old. You're basically an adult, right? Mm-hmm. So here's the decision. You can walk out that door with me, and I'll do everything I can to get you counseling, help you with your son, get you parenting classes, at least give you a chance at life. Or you can walk out that door and you can pick your mother that made you sell drugs.
But I won't be going back where we're from.
You know what? Make your decision.
I'll just go home with my mama.
And that's life. You can't make somebody make the right decision all the time.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too.